Hello everyone, I'm Monica. In this video, I'm going to show you about one project that demonstrates all the core concepts of the Python. Okay, this is the project I done and I will explain each and every line in this code. Okay, now first coming to this HTTP server, it is a built-in Python module to create a basic servers. Okay, next when coming to this simple HTTP request handler, this handles get request like surviving HTML pages like that and all. Next, when we go to the HTTP server, it creates the server instance on a specific port. Okay, when coming to the next module, this will URL library.pass. This is useful for breaks URLs into components like path, query string and all. Next, coming to this parse underscore QS, it converts query string into a Python dictionary. Okay, next coming to this OS, it is used to interact with the operating system, and it also has one method that is os.path.exist. It check if a file exists in that path or not. When coming to this line, port equals to 8000, our project is running on the port number 8000. And now this I take one data file named variable. Okay, and with this variable I stored one file named student.txt. Okay, it is useful for storing the details of students and then showing it in our output also. And then when coming to this, I created one function named load students. Okay, here I initialized one list named students. Okay, and in this line I am checking for the data file is registered in the current path or not. It checks for the in the data file variable we stored students.txt, which is displaying here. Okay, this is our student.txt. If it's there, I want to open this file. Okay, for I'm opening this file for the reading mode, so I am using R here. Okay, next I am using one loop here for iterating the each and every line in this file. Okay, for this I am using for line in F. Okay, after that I want to split each and every line in the file. Okay, so that I am using these parts because it is for storing the data of student in a systematic way. Okay, here what I am doing is I am reading the students from the file which is students.txt and passing the each line and store student info as the dictionaries inside the list. Okay, if you observe this, here student is the list which is initialized at the starting of the function, and then I am using append method to add that student details to the students list. When coming to here, I am adding the student details as a dictionary. If you observe this, this is the dictionary. Okay, I am adding this dictionary to the students list. Okay, that's why I am saying that I am parsing each line and storing the student info as dictionaries inside a list. And from this function, I am returning students list. Next, I defined another function named saved students. Okay, when coming to this function, what I am doing is I am taking a list of student dictionaries and writing them to the file. Okay, so that I want what I am doing here is I am writing to the file. Okay, so that I am opening the data file with the mode of writing mode and iterating the students here, and from that file I am writing these values. First, I am accessing the values of name, age, grade, which are added here. These names are this. This must be same. So, I am accessing using these keys. For example, we have one student dictionary. Within that, we have dictionary means key and value also. Okay, we need to access that values using the keys. So, I am writing this with the dictionary keys. Okay, which are the dictionary keys? Name, age, and grade are the keys of my student's dictionary. So, why this S of name means here I am iterating each and every student in the students. So, I am using this iterating variable S of this dictionary's key value. Next, I defined one class named my handler. Okay, this handler extends the another class simple HTTP request handler which is imported from the HTTP server. Within this class, I am using one method that is called doGet. Why I am calling here method means the functions inside the class is called methods. Okay, so that I am mentioned here, I used one method. Okay, now coming to here, this method doGet is automatically called when the server receives a get request. So that is the reason this is called doGet. Okay, because it automatically called when the server receives a get method. Here, if you observe this URL parse method and the parse QS methods are used here because this method is used URL parse is used for separating the path and queries string. Okay. And next, parse underscore QS is used for converting the query string into the dictionary. Okay. This is the thing what I did here. Next, I am searching for the paths. Okay. What is the paths here means? I have three parts. One is home, another one is add student, edit, and the deletion of the student as well. So that what I am doing here is first I am showing in the enter route like this is a home route which shows student list and links to add, search, and delete. Okay. For that purpose, I included all this logic inside this if condition block. Okay, here if you see this, here I use load students, okay, which stores all the student details in the students.txt and then showing to our web page. Okay, here I used HTML code. Okay, in this I am given students as the page title and then I given one link named style sheet. Okay, next I'm used one heading in this page that is student list and then I added these three links add, search and then delete links in our output. For better understanding, I will show output also parallelly. Which part is related to for which one? Yeah, now we are discussing about these three. This is the heading what I defined here. Okay, this heading is displayed here and this line is for the links which are, if you observe this, I added this is the add link and this is the search link and this is the delete link. Okay, now coming to here, if you observe this part is related to that line. Okay, next coming to next thing, I am using this if students dot s in students means this is for the displaying the users. Okay, this part is for displaying the users. If the any users are stored in the students list, it will show their name, age as well as the grade. If no one is there means no student record is stored there, it will show no students found. I will show you output of this part also. The output of that part is here. This is the name, age and the grade of the user. Here I am deleting this. Okay. I am deleting Monica's name. So you can observe here no students found. This is the output of this part and this line is for ending the body and the HTML tags. Okay. Next I want to add one student to here. So for this, all the logic related to for adding the student record is included in this part. Okay, I want to add this student. So I'm saying that if you want to add the student, we have one link named add here. Okay, this add is connected to the pages. From the pages, we connected this add link to the add.html, which is here. This is our add.html. If you observe this, here I taken one add student as the title and heading also, and I have three fields in the form, that is name, age and grade, and then add symbol also. Next, we'll go for the next thing, which demonstrate the output of this page and all. So that is the add page form. Okay, this is the logic of Python which included the add student record. This part is for that. Okay, next it is asking for the, it is getting name and the age grade from the add.html page. This is the name, age, grade, which are the names of the fields in the add.html page, and it is showing, making this like if name and age and grade are all are true, it will showing like this students dot append name, age and grade, and then save the students, which saves the all these details into the students list. Okay, and this is the logic for saving and then retrieving of that information. If not, send one error that if any field of form is empty, it will show this missing fields error. Let me show you this part output also. This is a adding the student. Okay, this is the link that adds the student details. Here, this is the form which is created in the add.html. Okay, here I am giving money as the name, and the age I am giving 25, and then grade I am giving A. So simply click add. It is added here. You can observe the output here. Okay, this is the functionality of this part. Okay, next coming to the next elif condition. If you want to search any student from the student list, you this part is handles that code. Okay, here we are searching the student using the student name. Okay, here that's why I'm taking one variable named name here and accessing the name from the search.html, which is here. We have search.html. This contains the this form which contain a name field and then search button also. Okay, when the user enter the user name and if he click the search button, it will search the, if the name is registered in the list, if registered, it returns the, you can observe here, this part is handles that searching. If exist, if found, it retrieves the name, age and grade of the founded user, or else it is showing one error that is student not found. Okay, let me show you the output of this search also. Here I am searching money. It is showing found and the details of that user. And here I am searching for Monica. Let me show you the output. Okay, student not found, because that Monica record is not there in the students. So that it is showing like that. Next, we'll go for the delete student, which is connected to the delete HTML page. Okay, this page also contain one form called delete student. Okay, it also contain the name if it is, and one delete button as well. Okay, when coming to this logic, Python logic, it is accessing the student record from their name. Okay, next it is filtered from the there and it removing the student from here. Okay, next this super dot do get is useful for if the path does not match any of the above, means any of the home, add, set, delete, then the server calls that do dot get. Okay, and this is the main thing that enables the server starting, and we are showing this line and the port number which is declared in the top, which is 8000 is our port number in the terminal. Okay, this is the functionality of the our core concepts project. In this project, we covered concepts like variables. We used variables, functions. Okay, if you observe from the starting, these port, data, file, name, students, all are called variables. Okay, we used variables as well as the functions, which is load students and the save students are the functions. And then we used loops also, loops like here in this load function and as well in the save students function as well. And we covered loops also and conditionals also, which is if and the here all these are the conditional based programming we used here. And then loop for lines also, and we used lists also at the students, list of students and dictionaries, and we used dictionaries also here, which storing each student details as the dictionaries in the student list. Here we use dictionaries also. And then string methods like split and strip, all are the string methods. And file handling methods also like open, reading and writing text also. And then we used classes also here like my handler and simple http requesters, as well as the inheritance concept also, and exception handling also used here. It is not directly used, could be added for improvement. Okay, next list comprehension also used in the delete operation as well. If you observe this here in the delete operation, we used list comprehension. This is the line that is showing about the list comprehension. And next generator expression also we use it here. For in the sets option, we imported modules also like OS, HTTP servers, URL library dot parse. We seen the importing modules also. This is about the project which containing all the core concepts of the Python, and this is the output of that project, and we seen all these functionalities also. Okay, thank you.